Welcome back, you sexy motherfuckers. This is Kim, your girl, with podcast No Mo Worries. Welcome back to the next motherfucking episode. So let's just get into it. So pretty much, this episode, I was like, okay, every time I'm like, okay, I want to make a new episode, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to talk about, but it just comes in my head. I'm like, boom, let's go with it. So this episode is going to be based off kitchen situations, okay? And you're kind of like, what the fuck does that mean? So let me tell you. So I've had many experiences in my kitchen at my grandparents' house where obviously they're old. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with like situations like mine, but let me get into it. So kitchen situations. The best example I can say, like I would say probably the funniest situation that has ever happened to me in our kitchen where, like I said, my grandparents, they're old and my grandma, she just doesn't check the fucking expiration dates. She doesn't check the tops that goes to the bottle. She just doesn't check any of that no more. She's like, fuck it, I'm old, don't care. But the funniest situation was I was making myself a sandwich and my grandma, she loves mustard, okay? She loves mustard. She used to tell me when she was little, she liked mustard sandwiches, which I'm just like, fucking disgusting. But hey, whatever suits you, grandma. So I was making a sandwich and I remember my mom was in the living room watching TV on the recliner chair. And, my thing is I hate when you try to like squeeze mustard out and it's watery, like fucking disgusting, bro. Like if that happens, I'm just gonna throw away the sandwich. Fuck it, I'll just go hungry. I cannot. So disgusting, like gross. But anyway, so my thing is I always take the mustard and you kind of like shake it out of the, shake the mustard around so that way when you squeeze it, the mustard comes out no problem. But my thing is a lot of people do it face the bottle facing down and shake it down. I like to do it the other way. I mean, it doesn't really matter to my understanding, but as I was taking out the mustard, I had the sandwich ready to go and I had the mustard container, normal facing up. So when I went to shake it up, my grandma, like I said, she doesn't keep fucking bottle tops on correctly. So this fucking bottle top wasn't even on. It wasn't even screwed on whatsoever. So you can only imagine how much mustard and where the mustard went. Fucking everywhere, bro. All the ceiling fan, the chairs, the counter, the floor, everywhere. Mustard literally looked like it came all over our kitchen. Like, and my mom, I was like, what the fuck? And my mom could not stop laughing. And I was mad because I was like, bro, I couldn't even reach the ceiling. How was I going to clean this motherfucker? Like, bro, I mean, I cleaned it as best as I could, but my mom thought it was so funny. She could not stop laughing. And I'm like, bro, only me. It would only happen to me. Like, my grandma, even till this day, my grandma still does that. Now, it's probably like last year or 2 years ago, but until this day, she still doesn't do that. So lesson learned, whenever I try to make a sandwich, I make sure that the fucking mustard top is on because that was the worst situation I went through. But that's happened to me before where I would try to squeeze and the top would just come off and a splat of mustard would be all over my sandwich. And I'm like, bruh, I don't even like mustard that much. Fucking disgusting. I've had other situations where, if you guys ever watched the movie Grandma's Boy, the part where he's smoking at his grandma's house and he puts random shit in the oven because I guess the grandma doesn't have a microwave, and he's like, of course she doesn't have a microwave, she's like 100. So he's heating up the food in the oven and then he's all stoned and he's like, oh, the food. So he runs to the kitchen and he literally grabs the hot pan from the oven and like he's like, oh, motherfucker, and the food goes flying everywhere. Yeah, I've done that. It's same situation. I was so stoned and yeah, my dumb ass tried to take the pan out without realizing it was hot and food went flying everywhere. Yeah, I've had a lot of fucked up kitchen situations where, it would only happen to me. I mean, I'm sure that's never not happened to anybody else, but in this household, it would happen to me. I remember another situation where I was really little and my mom was in the garage and we had like a bag of mini Snickers, right? The little square ones. And till this day, that's my favorite chocolate. I love Snickers. But you know how sometimes, like, if it's hot, the chocolate kind of melts a little bit. I like it like that, but I liked it a lot more as a kid, not really now because it's messy. But I guess one night I was like really wanting the Snickers minis, and I wanted it to be a little bit melted. So my mom said that I put the whole bag, because you know how it comes in like a big bag and then you open the big bag and it has the mini Snickers in their individual bags. So my mom said I took the whole bag of Snickers, threw it in the microwave and put it for, I don't know, however long. And yeah, apparently it like sparked, and luckily the house didn't catch on fire. But I just wanted, my mom's like, you're not supposed to do that. Yeah, I obviously didn't know. So like the kitchen was all smoky and we had to like open the windows and doors and stuff because, yeah. I just wanted a little melted mini Snickers, you know what I mean? But lesson learned on that. Like I said, I've had some fucked up situations in this kitchen. Actually, just I think like last week or 2 weeks ago, I was craving an elote. So I was like, oh my God, I can do that here. So, I cooked the corn and I was putting mayonnaise, and I was like, oh my God, okay. So I was grabbing the cheese, like would you put on spaghetti? Yeah, so I put a good amount and I was like, this cheese smells funny. Bro, tell me why I look at the expiration date and it's from 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Like, that should be illegal. Why? Why, bro? And tell me why I was faded. So I took a few bites first. Yeah. I wish I didn't, but yeah, I took like 2 bites and then I was like, wait. So I checked, the fucking cheese expired 2 years ago. 2 fucking years ago. As soon as I saw that, I ran to the bathroom and yeah, I let it go. I'm like, ugh, I can't. Bro, that's disgusting. There should be something. We're in 2024. There should be some kind of system where if the products are expired, it should change the label to like red. Like, warning, this shit's fucking expired. Don't fucking eat it. Yeah, I made this elote so bomb, and yeah, I had to toss it. Like, bro, I was so heartbroken and mad and frustrated. And I was like, well, I guess no elote, you fat bitch. Like, it's just, yeah, many years in this kitchen, I will say, good, the bad, the ugly, definitely memories I will never forget. Let me see what else. I've also had experience where, cereal. I do love cereal. I do love milk, but I'm technically allergic to milk. So, so when I didn't even know I was allergic to milk until like last year, okay? Because I would notice every time I'd have cereal or milk, I would always get nauseous. I'm like, oh, I'm probably allergic. So when I found out I was allergic to milk, I was like, okay, I'll buy almond milk. Bitch, tell me why I'm allergic to almonds. Like, a bitch cannot catch a break. Oh my God. Yeah, crazy shit. Anyway, so I've done situations where a few times, like I'm not even gonna lie, where I did the Friday scene where you pour a big ass bowl of cereal, which the bowl is always bigger than you should, right? Like, it's not really even a cereal bowl. It's bigger than that, okay? And I like to mix cereals. I don't know if you guys ever done it, but some stoner munchie type of situation, it's so good. So I always mix cereals. So many times, I cannot even tell you how many times I would be so excited looking, forward to the mixed cereal, and there's no fucking milk. Bruh. I mean, at least, okay, I'm lying. There has been situations where I will pour milk thinking that there's enough. Yeah, no, there's way more cereal than milk. And I'm like, bruh, what am I supposed to, I can't toss it. Like, so yeah, dry ass cereal moments with not enough milk. Luckily, knock on wood, I will say I haven't had spoiled milk. If I did, I probably would never drink milk again because I would break my heart in a million pieces. Thank God for that not happening. But yeah, not enough milk, too much cereal. I will say my mom, I remember one time I was in the living room and my mom was pouring herself cereal and Raisin Bran. If you guys never tried it, it's literally like Frosted Flakes, a little bit less sweeter with raisins in it. Okay, it's pretty good. I like it, but it's not my favorite cereal. It's kind of like whatever. But my mom said she poured herself a bowl of cereal, and I don't know. I don't remember if she said she took a bite or not. I hope not, but she did mention that she thought there was a lot of raisins in her bowl. Bro, there were bugs. I don't know what kind of bugs. Maybe, I have no idea. But I'm like, when she told me that, I was like, I could not stop laughing. Like, it's fucked up. It's funnier if it's not happening to you. You feel me? Like, like, it's funnier if it's not happening to you. If it happens to you, like, that's horrible, right? Like, that sucks. Like, fuck me. Why? Just my luck. Luckily, that's also never happened to me. Thank God. But yeah, I was like, well, maybe you passed the torch down to me. And that's why I've had some bad luck situations, especially in my kitchen. It's horrible. Like, okay, we're very cheesy people, right? A cheesy family household. We love cheese. We have different types of cheeses in this house. So again, well, this is not really my grandma's fault. It's just, maybe we just don't package it tightly. After when you open the bag of cheese, you got to like make sure that there's no air in it. I don't know, but our cheese is always getting bad. It's always going bad. Like, mold just happens so often in this house, and I'm like, I get mad because like I said, I'll be making whatever type of food. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh my God, yes, that sounds good. I literally go through the whole process of making whatever the fuck I'm making, and all that work and dedication and sweat and tears and love making into whatever I'm making, and then at the very end, when I'm about to add cheese, there's mold, and I'm like, bro, no. Like, it's horrible. It's fucking horrible. Like, I've thrown like blocks of cheese away, the last like 2 slices of like sandwich cheese away, and I'm like, fuck, there's no more cheese. Like, just, bro, we've had a lot of expired food in this kitchen. Like, just and me and my little sister will be like, bro, did you see that? And she's like, yeah. And it's it's funny because her and I are a lot alike. So she loves eating apples. I'm not a big apple eater, but every now and then I'll eat it if I see it. But I kind of gave up even taking the chance of eating apples in the kitchen because, like I said, I mean, it's just me, my sister, my grandma, and grandpa. So my grandma, she'll buy mostly the apples are for my sister. Like, she usually buys them for her, but they always go bad, bro. Like, I've seen some horrendous, like terrible, like, think of it as a dead body for an apple type of gone bad type of apples in this kitchen. Like, bro. And I'll tell Melanie every time, like, bro, did you see that rotten apple, whatever? And she's like, yeah, I saw it, but I just left it there. Bro, throw it the fuck away. Why would you do that? You see the motherfucker going bad. Why won't you just throw it the fuck away? Like, if I see it bad, there's been maybe 1 or 2 times I've seen it bad and I'm like, yeah, I'll just leave it there, right? Because my grandma, she's very anal about throwing away food, and I'm like, grandma, there's mold on it. Oh, just cut that piece off. No, grandma, you eat it. I'm not eating that motherfucker. You go ahead, boo boo. I'm definitely not fucking doing that whatsoever. I mean, fuck getting the fruits and vegetables in my diet today. I'd rather just starve. I'm not doing that. Like, just probably a month ago, I saw this one little tiny little baby apple, and I was like, oh, I pulled it out of our little like fruit holder container, whatever. The mold and rot, I don't know what you say, like the rotting of that apple was so intense that the top of the apple, where it usually has a little core, there was a big ass hole. It literally looked like it got raped, like apple raped. You know what I mean? It was so bad, bro. I picked it up and I was like, oh God, look what a big ass hole. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm pretty sure it was almost all the way through the other end of the apple. Like, bro, like, I told Melanie about it, and again, oh yeah, I saw that. Why throw it the fuck away? Why would you do that? Disgusting. Like, bro, this poor apple, this baby apple got apple raped. I don't know. It was, yeah, it's horrible. It's fucking horrible. It's just too many funny, but like sucky situations in this fucking kitchen that's happened. And it's, I mean, it's funny thinking about it now, but when it's happening to you, like I said, it's not, it's sad, bro. So many times I've been making food, and then one thing that I need, like one of the most important things I need to complete this, what do you call it? I don't know. I was trying to say, yeah, this thing I'm trying to make for food. It's ruined. And I get so mad because I'm like, fuck, man, I just wasted all this time for nothing, bro. Like, nothing. It's horrible. Let me see what else I've had. A couple weeks ago I had a recent distracted moment where I was obviously Stony Baloney, and I was heating up a tortilla over the stove, and I forgot what I was watching on TV, but obviously I totally forgot that I had the tortilla burning on the stove, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, that shit was black as fuck. I mean, I don't mind it a little burnt, but yeah, his name was Romeo. I don't know. Like, he was a dark homie. You feel me? Like, I was like, bro. Yeah, that's happened before. What other crazy ass kitchen situations that we came across? Okay. So actually another one. Dang, I didn't think I had this many. Just a couple weeks ago as well. Man, a lot of shit's been happening lately. My luck, right? So my grandma and grandpa, they have these 2 5-gallon jugs that they refill at Walmart for water, and that's the only like filtered water we have, right? And I would always like pour myself some, whatever. So one day I was like, okay, I really want water, so I poured a big old cup, put ice in it. I took like a big old chug because I was thirsty. I was like, this tastes like chemicals. I told my sister, because whenever I'm going through shit like that, I always tell my little sister, like, bro, try it. Even though she knows, like, no, like, she knows there's something wrong with it. But I kept bugging her, so she took a little sip. She's like, it tastes like bleach. I was like, bro. So I told my grandma, she's like, oh, yeah, I cleaned it with bleach, and I forgot to rinse it. Grandma, you cleaned the 5-gallon jug with bleach. You forgot to rinse it. And then you still went to Walmart to fill it up with filtered water? Why? Why would you do that? Like, bro. And I highly doubt that she didn't even look like she cared. She's like, it's fine. Ever since then, I don't drink out of those fucking jugs anymore. I'm like, fuck that. I know I probably need a fast, but that's not the way to go, dog. That's a no for me. Nah, I'm good on that. Nope. So now I buy my own filtered water, and I'll just keep it in the fridge, because that's not the first time I accidentally drank bleach, and that wasn't because of my doing. You feel me? Like, bro, like, how the fuck does that happen? Like, that happened I think last year or 2 years ago, where it was straight bleach in a water bottle, bro. And in the fridge. Like, I don't know where the miscommunication went with my mom and my grandma, but straight bleach in a water bottle. Not even like, no water, nothing. So I had to go to the hospital, and I was like freaking out, like, bro. And then the doctor and the nurses, they kept asking me, so how did this happen? I'm like, I don't know anymore. It's my life. I don't know what to fucking tell you, but they said I was fine. I'm like, well, I hope my insides are at least clean. Like, bro. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Kitchen Situations of My Life. This is your girl, Kim Zapata. Stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.